Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Patch 13 is coming in 2 days, and here's 10 changes that are coming along. Bethesda has been releasing information on what's coming next with patch 13, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to see a lot of new content like it happened in the previous 2 patches. However, they are announcing that lots of changes and bug fixes are coming along, and that's great news because we really need a lot of bug fixes right now. There are too many bugs going on and it's affecting everyone's gameplay, or more or less. Some people experience a lot of bugs, others not so much, but they are there. It's not an invisible issue, it is really there. So let's look into 10 upcoming changes that are coming this Tuesday. Let's start with the main highlight of patch 13, which is Nuclear Winter moving from Flatwoods to Morgantown. Now, this is probably not something new for you if you have watched QuakeCon this year, because Bethesda has announced that Nuclear Winter will change maps quite often, and after only 2 months of being released, the Battle Royale mode is now moving to Morgantown, and we will probably see a lot of things to the east and to the north of Morgantown. I don't think they will go south, or it will collide with Flatwoods, the current map, so we would see Helvetia and Arctos Pharma again, and I'm not so sure they will repeat the same locations as we have right now in the Flatwoods map, so my best guess is that they're going to expand towards north and east towards the mountains, because they have also mentioned that there will be a lot of mountains and the movement will be a lot around these different terrains. And they have also released in the last patch a new staircase kit, and they claim that it will be very helpful to climb the mountains, so there's a clear hint there. And of course we will have to face hordes of ghouls, because that's what we can find right now in Morgantown. I don't think in Nuclear Winter it will be an exception. Even though it's a different mode, I don't think they will change the city that much. Talking about the new Nuclear Winter map, we will have new enemies in this area, and Bethesda has announced that radscorpions will be one of the most powerful enemies there, as well as some assaultrons. Well, besides the horde of ghouls that we will surely encounter in the city of Morgantown, now we have 2 really strong enemies that will probably pester you during your Battle Royale adventures. Now, radscorpions really scare me because they are kinda like mole rats. They chase you forever until the end of the world. They don't really stop chasing you. Unless you get to high terrain, then they cannot reach you anymore, but they are still targeting you. It is impressive. They really don't stop targeting you. Just try it. Get a scorpion in you and run. Run as much as you can, and when you look back, slow down and you'll see they come out of the ground and will keep attacking you. Also, their poison is very strong, their attacks are also strong, so it's an enemy to instantly kill or you will probably get in trouble. Now, assaultrons are normally pacific if you don't attack them, just like most robots, except Gootsies. Gootsies are not good. They will attack you very fiercely. Anyway, with assaultrons, they have 2 different attacks. One is the laser from their eyes, which hurts a little bit, but it's not deadly, especially if you run away or if you kill them fast, then they won't have a chance to keep hitting you for long. And they also have a melee attack, which is often deadly, especially when you do silo runs or even in Arctos Pharma, they are very deadly. So keep an eye for that. Don't let them melee attack you or you will probably get killed. Hopefully not in one hit. Another important announcement is the Vault 94 rewards update. Bethesda has said that they are reworking the rewards right now and they want to increase the amounts of experience as well as aid items, components, and maybe other things that you can get from every Vault 94 completed raid. As in, when you complete a mission, you will get better rewards for doing it. And I completely agree with this change because right now you just need too many resources to even attempt to do a mission. Even in Novice, you need tons of stim packs, of ammo, you need to change your build, you sometimes need to use different armor and weapons, you need to change your perks too. You need to find a team, which is really not easy. You need to communicate, to coordinate, to get things going. It's just a lot of time and effort to do everything just in Novice. If we talk about standard and expert, things get even worse. So it makes total sense that Bethesda will increase the rewards for completing every single raid right now. Especially when all you get from it is basically a plan when you do it in standard and expert, and the Vault 94 steel is just so little. Even from standard and expert, you need 3 days, for example, to craft one single Strangler Heart power armor piece. That if you do the 3 difficulties every single day. Yep, it's a lot of grinding and we really need some better rewards here. We have waited so long for this one. Energy weapons will finally bypass energy defense, which means that the prefix anti-armor will now be a thing for every energy weapon out there. Finally, at long last, better late than ever. So this one is a game-changing mechanic, I would say, because now you can use anti-armor energy weapons normally as they were intended from the start, and you will do way more damage with this new prefix. I mean, it's not new, but it didn't really work before. Now it will, so it's kinda like new, as in it's a new experience, something alike. This next change is one of my favorite ones. Now, Workbenches will display the mod list for every single item that can receive mods, especially armors and weapons. This will be very helpful because normally you can only access the mods that you already know, as in plans that you learned in the past. So there is no real way for you to know what other mods are there for you to learn for specific items like your gear. Let's say that I'm using a certain weapon and I would like to know if I can increase the attack power, the attack speed, anything really. I have no way to know that. And now Bethesda is going to change that by adding all the possible mods to the list. And I guess they will display it with an icon because we already have the gray color for mods that we can't craft right now, either because we don't have enough resources or because we need to equip a perk. But that will be definitely game changing for everyone. You just need to search where to find the mods and you will be set to go. It seems like the power armor exit bug is coming to an end. At least Bethesda said that they are narrowing down a fix for this bug that is happening mostly in Vault 94 and also during silo runs. So make sure to do not exit your power armor unless you want to risk crashing or getting this nasty bug where you have no access to your controls. The only way is to pretty much restart the game. And it is happening in other circumstances, like here. I was walking, I got this bug where a crate landed on my base and I cannot move. I have no controls even though I didn't touch my power armor. So there are several bugs related to this no control issue, and power armor has many different bugs. It's not only this one, like animation bugs, delay bugs, no bar bugs, stamina bugs, you name it. But it's good to know that they are thinking about releasing a fix for this no control thing very soon. Hey, I don't want to repeat myself, but at long last, again, Possum badges have been bugged for a long time from the Pioneer Scouts daily missions as well as the event Campfire Tales. If you have watched me for a while, you know that I grinded my badges from Campfire Tales. That's actually my best advice to farm the badges for your backpack, but it has been bugged for a while and you cannot receive badges from the dailies and from the event, sadly. And Bethesda said that they have acknowledged this and they are going to release a fix very soon, hopefully with patch 13. It's about time that people can easily farm their badges and get their backpacks through the dailies and through the event, because the only option left is to complete the world challenges, and these are extremely difficult. Some of them are actually bugged too, so this will be a relief. When was the last time that you have wired your camp? Well, this is normally a very bothersome procedure because it bugs a lot and very often, and the space in PC will often get you to jump in the build mode, even though it says that you can wire the cables, you know, attach a wire, but often it will just make you jump and it doesn't attach anything. The solution for this is to exit the build mode and get back to it until it works. Sometimes it takes more than one try, and Bethesda said that they are going to fix it, so no more jumping while wiring your camp. That's always great news. In the previous patch, we got Scout Armor mods released into the armory of the Enclave bunker. That's already really nice, which means you can buy any mods for your Scout Armor, but there are several bugs with it. One of them is that you can't really attach the mods to your Scout Armor. Like, what? Yep, that happens. Bethesda is looking forward to fixing this, as well as making it easier to understand what mods go in which Scout Armor pieces. Right now it's completely unknown because in the vendor you can only see the mods names and the specification of what they do, but they don't tell you to which pieces they are supposed to be added. So let's say you want mods for your Scout Armor legs. You don't know which mods to buy, and you have to buy it randomly to figure it out in your workbench. So yeah, let's hope they really fix this, otherwise you're just buying random mods for no reason, and in the end they might not work, as in they're not something that you need. Finally, the last change is with crops. Bethesda is thinking about adding new visual placement updates, two different ones. The first is related to terrain, elevated terrain, and placement in general. I've had a couple of bugs with this before, not in my current camp, but before I couldn't place crops in the terrain around my base because I had a water stream and it said that I couldn't place the crops inside the water, even though it was in the ground, not in the water. As you can see in here, I don't have that problem. The limits are very defined. But there are other bugs, like it tells you you are intercepting your crop with another item when there is nothing. And the second issue they want to fix is the floating. I mean, almost all my crops are floating in elevated ground, as you can see. So they will most likely fix this one too, but I will only believe it when I see it. It's not something easy to fix after all, and it has been in game since the release. Alright, these are the 10 changes that are definitely coming with patch 13 in a few days. I'm sure that Bethesda will announce even more patch notes and changes when the patch comes live as usual, but that's everything we have for now that has been officially announced by them. Let me know what you think about these changes. Do you think they're bad? Do you think they are unnecessary? What other changes do you think that should be implemented with patch 13, such as bug fixes? We have so many of them which they are not yet addressing, but things are moving slowly, so maybe in patch 14 we will see even more major bugs being fixed. I'm Marta Branco, thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you for all your support. If you are new to the channel, I do a lot of patch reviews and previews as well, so feel free to subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. I also have a Patreon page for anyone who would like to support me even further. That's going to be everything for now. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.